Okay, so chapter 3 is about solutions and their computation. So we will have a review, a little review about solutions, and then we will move on with the computation of concentrations. So I told you sa Chem 102, everything ends with a problem solving. So i-ready in yung mga calculators class. What are the objectives for this lesson? First, we will be comparing the properties of suspensions, colloids, and solutions. And then afterwards, we will distinguish between electrolytes and electrolytes, explain the factors affecting the rates of solutions, and lastly, again, mag-e-end tayo with calculation of the concentration of our solution given the mass of solute and also the volume of the solvent. Okay? So take note kasi we really need to establish everything sa inyo from the basic chemistry up to the chemistry that you have sa inyong professional subjects. Because remember, behind every doctor is a great medical technologist. Everything starts in your profession. Kasi before the doctor can do the diagnosis, magsa-start yon sa inyo. Laboratory na testings. So do not ever forget that. Okay, now let's talk about solutions because that is the highlight of our lesson for this morning. So do not forget, let's just have a little review. When you say solution, it's homogeneous. So again, pag sinabing solution, it's homogeneous. Homogeneous mixture, meaning you will have a uniform appearance here. Pwedeng uniform phases. So kung solid, solid lang lahat. Kung liquid, liquid lang din lahat. But it's a mixture, meaning it's a combination of two or more substances. Okay? Pwedeng paghaluin yung one compound and another compound. Or you can even have a lot of compounds combined together. That's a mixture. But when you say solution, it should be homogeneous. One phase only. Now, another thing that you should not forget about solution is that it contains two components. Two components lang talaga tayo for solutions. Pwedeng maraming compounds, pero we have to determine actually ano yung solute and ano yung solvent. The solvent class is the dissolving medium. This is where we dissolve our solute. And then the one that we are going to dissolve in the solvent is called the solute. Now, in a mixture, pwedeng maraming solute class. Pwedeng isang solvent lang. For example, water. And then sa water, nag-dissolve tayo ng salt, ng sugar. So the salt and the sugar there becomes the solute. Yun kasi yung dinisolve natin. And then the water there will be the solvent. So to illustrate, we have again here dissolving of sugar in water. So the water again is our solvent, the sugar is our solute, and when the sugar dissolves in water, it will become a sugar solution. So again, it's a solution. It's a mixture of two substances, but you have there a uniform appearance. Single phase na kasi na-dissolve na si sugar. So that is also true. When you dissolve salt in water, you will have a mixture called salt solution or a salty water. This is still a solution kasi meron kang uniform appearance. But take note, class, that solution is not just about a solid being dissolved in a liquid. Hindi lang ganon yung solution natin. Marami tayong types of solution. Meron tayong gas in a gas, meaning a gas being mixed with another gas, just like our air. So do not forget that air is a solution. Kasi air is uniform ang kanyang appearance, gas lang talaga siya lahat, pero meron siyang solute and solvent. So example, for air, oxygen will be our solute because that will be present in a lower amount. and then the solvent will be the nitrogen. So most of the time, take note, ang solute is present in smaller quantities while the solvent is yung mas marami. Okay, pag hindi mo siya ma-identify, doon ka sa kanilang quantity. Okay, meron din tayong another example carbonated drink. This time, the gas is being dissolved in a liquid. So kagaya ng mga soft drinks natin. Si carbon dioxide, which is a gas, is dissolved in water. Now, how do we dissolve gas in a liquid? What shall we do para ma-dissolve yan? Paano na-dissolve si carbon dioxide dun sa tubig and naging carbonated drink siya? Anong ginagawa? What do you think? Anong ginagawa nila? Parehas sa Coke. Though si Coke, marami pa siyang ibang components. Meron pa siyang sugar, meron pa siyang ibang pampalasa. But the one that gives the sparkling taste of the soft drinks is the carbon dioxide. So how do they do that na dissolve si carbon dioxide sa tubig? Anong ginagawa? What do you think? Anyone? Wala. No idea? Okay, if we ganito class, if we want to dissolve gas in a liquid, we apply pressure. Again, we apply pressure. The higher the pressure, the more na mag-dissolve si gas in a liquid. So that is the reason why ang Coke na nasa bote, ang kanyang lasa is different sa Coke sa Jollibee. No, ang Coke sa Jollibee unsa walay kalag, charot. Walay espiritu. Walay, di ba walay espiritu ang Coke sa Jollibee? Murag niinom og kanang tamis lang. Okay, kasi kapag nasa bote siya, intact kasi ang pressure. Kaya the carbon dioxide is dissolved there. And again, that gives you the sparkling taste. Yung tinatawag ko na spirito, we call that sparkling taste. Okay? And kapag sa mga mga fast food chain, tinitake out kasi nila from the bottle. So nilalagay nila sa sarili nilang lalagyan. And then yung lalagyan nila dyan, nare-release na kasi ang pressure. So pag na-release ang pressure niyan, carbon dioxide will not be dissolved in the liquid anymore. Mo na nga nawala ng espiritu sa Coke. Polarity is different. Polarity is more on the characteristics of our substance. So it's more on the electrons, sharing of electrons and so on. But sa pag-dissolve ng gas sa liquid, we just apply pressure and then that's it. Ma-dissolve na siya. And then actually, if you differentiate, ang lasa ng Coke sa bote is yung glasa is also different sa lasa ng Coke if yung bote is plastic. Different din sila. Murag mas murag mas lami daw ang Coke nga naa sa kanang glass na bottle kasi intact yung pressure. Whereas kung plastic kasi, though may pressure pa rin, pero mas madaling mawala ang pressure doon. Mas madali siyang maka-escape. Okay? Not then with the condensation. Ano lang talaga, yung gas na carbon dioxide, i-dissolve niya siya sa liquid through the pressure. So walang changes in the phase here. Yung carbon dioxide na gas will remain a gas pero na-dissolve siya doon, nahalo siya sa liquid through the pressure. Actually, in chemistry, we call that Henry's law. Henry's law ang tawag dyan, na when you apply pressure, gas will be dissolved in a liquid. If walang pressure class, hindi mo yan siya mapapa-dissolve sa liquid. Okay? So yun lang. I don't know if you have observed that there is a difference between the taste sa glass na bottle and sa plastic na bottle. Hindi ko kasi siya masagot kasi matagal na akong hindi umiinom ng kahit anong soft drinks. Siguro mga 5 years na. Nagbulag na mian ng soft drinks. Nagbulag mian na walay balikay. Tanan klase Coke, Coke, or whatever, Coke, Sprite, Royal, dili ko mo inuman na. I don't know. I just feel like hindi siya good for me. So nagbulag mi sa soft drinks. So dili na nako matandaan karon kung sa lasa. Bland ang lasa sa plastic. Yeah, according to them, there is really a difference. Again, that is because of the pressure, so do not forget that. Now, hydrogen in platinum. So aside from dissolving gas sa liquid, we can also dissolve gas in a solid. So just like again, hydrogen, ilagay mo siya, ihalo mo siya sa platinum. So the solute there is the hydrogen. It's present in a little amount, and then the solvent there is the platinum. Now, most of our solution is actually liquid, solid and liquid, and liquid and liquid. So, gaya nitong anti-freeze, we combine ethylene glycol to water. Yan yung tinatawag again na anti-freeze. Meron tayo nito sa mga aircon natin, and even sa refrigerator, and even sa sasakyan. Okay, and then sugar water, ito yung pinaka-common solid in liquid. And we also have class combination, a solution of solid and another solid. So just like yung mga tinatawag natin na alloys, do not forget when you hear the word alloys, meaning it's a combination of metals. Metals ha pinaghalo-halo, tinatawag natin yan silang alloy. What is the reason why we mix them? One of the reason is to avoid rusting, para hindi siya madaling magtaya or mag-rust. Kaya pinaghahalo-halo natin sila. So one example of an alloy is the brass. It's a combination of zinc and copper. Okay? Pag narinig nyo, it's made up of brass, meaning hinalo lang doon si zinc and si copper. Or let's have another example ng alloy natin, which is again solid and solid na solution. We have here the bronze. So si bronze naman is a combination of tin. Wait lang ha. This is a combination of tin plus copper. So yan yung pinaghalo naman for the bronze. So like pag sinabi mong bronze metal, ang totoong bronze metal is a combination, is a solution of tin and copper. Again, that is to avoid rusting. Pero pag tinanong kayo class true solution, again, pag tinanong kayo na what is the true solution is actually solid in liquid. Okay? Solid in liquid, or pwede din siyang liquid in liquid as long as yung kanyang phase is nakaliquid. Yan yung tinatawag na true solution. The rest, solution pa rin naman sila. Yung totoong solution lang kapag ka-liquid ang kanyang phase. Okay? So, anong oras na? It's 8:55. So, para hindi kayo